Salutations! Hello friends, this is Love Toy Paint. My name is Maria and this is my daughter Lyric, and we are doing the lemon challenge. I was challenged by my buddy Oreille, and I will have his channel below. So what the lemon challenge is that you have to answer 20 questions, and before you answer the question, you have to take a bite of lemon. And so this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to read off the question, I'm going to say who it's from, and then I'm going to eat the lemon, and then I'm going to say the answer. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, it says, here are my questions. Thank you, world. What is your favorite painting? Oh, I know what my favorite painting is of all time. Okay.
Wait, we have to eat the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. It's like an ASMR video. Mom!
It's ASMR. I just started on ASMR.
It's ASMR. There's just like no one. Oh, there's no one.
My favorite painting is... I hate talking with my mouth full. I'd be really bad at ASMR. ASMR? ASM.
It's ASMR.
ASMR. Why are they so hard and chewy? Okay. Do you remember doing that? Did you ever do that when you were younger?
What?
Can you put that one in your mouth and smile? Okay, so my favorite painting is Starry Night. I've loved that painting ever since I was a wee little girl. My second favorite painting is a painting that my mother did. And it's like of this lake, and it has this fish jumping out of the water, and I used to think that was spectacular. But yeah, what's your favorite? Oh, how can you eat that? You're not supposed to eat the peel. No, do the smile. That's what you're gonna look like when you're 80. Do I have anything in my teeth? Hey, you gotta eat it, not just...
No.
I was gonna say something, but that sounds gross.
It's the, I forgot what it's called, but with this guy. No, it's the
Scream.
Scream.
Yeah, Scream. Yeah.
And I also like the,
Who painted that, do you know?
I think it was...
It's not
it was
amazing,
by,
it
it was
is.
by, isn't it the same person who painted,
It's not.
BulimiaBossa?
No! Okay. What made you want to start YouTube? Ooh, that's a good question. Ralphie Poo. Ralphie Boo Boo. You wanna play the poop game? Boop.
No.
Okay.
You sound like goats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Look at my hurt. I don't know if this is good to do if I have an ulcer. Is this good if you have an ulcer? Probably not.
I don't.
Oh, shit, that one was sour.
You're working.
What made you want to start YouTube? I didn't actually have a reason. I used to have an old channel that I used to do like makeup tutorials on. And somebody gave me a thumbs down. Oh, it's true. Anyway, that channel was doing pretty good, but it wasn't where my passion and my heart was. Obviously, that's in art and art-related things. And I had a really, something that, the reason I actually kind of started making videos is that the lady that I used to work for, she passed away last January, and I worked for her for 5 years, and she actually became my best friend. You know, when you work with somebody all the time, every day. I used to do home care nursing, and so it was really intimate, like, intimate, that sounds gross, it's a bad word. But that, yeah. Anyway, I lost her, and when I lost her, like, a part of me, I lost a part of myself. I lost, you know, I lost my joy, no, I didn't lose everything, I just lost, I don't know, I was bored because I wasn't working, because obviously I wanted to take some time off. I took like a month. And then let's not keep going anyway. Anyway, I started making videos during that time, and that's kind of how I started. Anyway, but nothing really made me want to start it. I just did out of boredom, honestly. But now the reason I want to do it is,
You love art?
well, I love art, but that's not really the reason. That's not what this is. The reason I want to teach people, and I want to show, like, you know, women and men and kids and anybody. I want to show them that you can achieve anything and you can do anything. Just because, you know, my painting might look good doesn't mean you can't paint it. All of the paintings that I make are usually for beginners. And I just want the world to know that you can do anything. If you don't think you can paint, well, maybe you can. So that's really like my whole motivation for making these videos is helping people change their belief systems, is what I should say, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so you have a YouTube channel?
Two.
She has 2 YouTube channels, and you want to say the name, give yourself a shout out?
My day with Lyric and Lyric's Gaming World? Right?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Lyrics Gaming World. And then we have another channel besides that, but
Yeah.
what made you want to start YouTube?
Wait, don't I have to eat the lemon first?
You can answer first, it's fine. They're not.
I'm not sure.
There's no reason, just to have fun? That's a good reason, that's good enough reason for me. Okay, you can eat your lemon now while I'm answering. Okay, and this one is, what's your favorite dessert?
Oh, that's a sour one, baby. My name's Sylvester and it's intimate.
dessert. I'm really a dessert person. I like more like
Ew,
savory
just
stuff. Can you give me 1 second?
I just put the napkin on my tongue by accident.
It's okay. I would say probably just something boring like chocolate or. I used to love this pie from this place called Perkins. I don't know if that's a local place. I'm pretty sure it's just a local in Minnesota here. They used to have this like Heath silk crunch pie. Oh my gosh, that was so delicious. I haven't had that for years, so maybe I wouldn't like it now, but I still love it. Ooh, you know what? I take that back. I do have a favorite dessert. There is a Thai restaurant that's really close to my house, and they have mango and sticky rice. And I swear, every can you not? Like everybody just calm down. When I was pregnant, I would get that like once a week. I just was pregnant with both of my pregnancies. I love that so much. So I do have a favorite dessert. It's mango and sticky rice.
Is one Mexican dessert.
Thank you.
I don't think it's really dessert, but I still say it's a dessert. It's rice with milk, with cheese.
What are you talking
It's
about?
from like a Mexican. Papa!
What? I should know what this is.
Yeah, you should know what it is. It's getting made at one time. But it's a sleazy mayo.
Are you talking about rice pudding? That's not Mexican. I don't think.
And my other thing is
Oh, my dad and you would love that hanging out eating rice pudding. That's his favorite too.
I also like ice cream.
Oh, that's a good one. So my friend Sofia Marti, please go check out her channel. I'll have it listed below. Hi Sophia. Say hi to Sophia. We love your voice.
Hi, sister.
Remember Sophia, your voice. She's a little, she said hi. Oh, she says, who are your favorite artists with an S? Favorite artist with an S? I don't really like. Okay, so I do have favorite artists with an S. I would say for like right now, my favorite artist is actually a YouTube artist.
Sherpa?
My favorite is theartsherpa. I'll link her channel too. It's kind of weird because I think people can see when you link their channel, so I hope she doesn't like watch this and be like, what the heck. Anyway, I would say she's definitely my favorite artist. And the reason, I love her art, but the reason I love her so much is because she gives so much of herself, and she goes out of her way to even help like little guys like me give advice and just help like the little channels. And I think that's so admirable. I hope that when I'm in a position like her, that I can do the same for people. Anyway, so that's, her art is killer. Don't get me wrong. She actually pretty much taught me how to paint. So, I love her.
Reach out to her.
And yeah, I love Angela Anderson. She's a great one. Well, and my mom. No, it's an artist with an S. And then my favorite, like, historical? Yeah, historical. Who's my favorite artist? You know who my favorite artist is. Ricardo's? Frida. Frida.
French fries.
It's not French fries. Frida Kahlo. I do love her art, but once again, I loved her zest for life. Excuse me.
Artist is one made Starry Night, or either Frida Ricardo's.
Painting of yours is your favorite. Okay. Jeepers. They're like crazy.
Okay, that was not.
I'm gonna punch you in the face, Ralph. My favorite that I've done is probably not one of my paintings, it's probably one of my sketches. Or it's probably the sketch that I made. I made it for like a competition, and then I ended up not entering it in the competition because I loved it so much. So it's actually hanging right there. You guys can't see it, but no, it's the one of like the lake that we always go hiking at. And the reason it's my favorite is because me and the kids and my husband go hiking there all the time. Anyway.
My favorite one that I drew is that husky.
Oh, that's my favorite of yours.
And that one.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
That red one.
Rama?
Yeah, I have that and I like Sizzle Brain one.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Okay. What painting has made me the most proud? No, I'm never gonna want to have lemon again. Thanks a lot for ruining lemons for me. The painting that's made me most proud is a painting that I did for my mother-in-law. So I was painting it, and it was she's from Arizona, and it was an Arizona sunset, and it was a silhouette painting, and I thought it was great. I loved it. And my husband comes home, and he looks at it. I'm like, I've been working on this all day. What do you think? And he goes, in these mountains. And I was so mad. I was so mad and so hurt. And so I took white paint and I whited the whole thing out. I just covered the entire thing with white paint, and I started over, and I added mountains. And instead of doing a silhouette, I challenged myself, and it was the first kind of realism painting that I had done that wasn't kind of abstract. I do a lot of abstract type stuff, but I really challenged myself, and it turned out beautiful. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it in here. He said it was the best painting I've ever done. So it took me probably an entire month because I was really didn't have a lot of time. Anyway, that's what I'm most proud of. What are you most proud of? What painting? Or drawing?
Probably my first person drawing. Not my previous person drawing. Like the anime one.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the head height.
It's funny that you started off drawing that because that's what I started drawing when I was a kid. I used to draw anime. It says, what was your star sign? Well, my star sign is Aries. I'm pretty typical Aries. Pretty fiery and full of adventure. And no, I think that Aries is probably the most creative sign, and it's very underrated. So, cheers to being in Aries. And I'll give you guys a couple little more signs. My moon sign is Sagittarius, and my ascendant sign is also Sagittarius. I'm Sagittarius, and Aries. What are you? What's your sun sign? I did that without eating this again.
Wait, Leo. I'm a Leo, and I'm not sure about the other things I want to explain for you guys.
You're
I'm a Leo.
Leo moon, Leo moon, Leo star, sun sign. I call it sun sign, not a star sign. And your ascendant is Scorpio. What is your favorite color? Oh, I gotta finish this one. Sorry, guys.
I'll say mine.
I don't like you, Ralph. I might go to hell for this.
I can't handle it.
You know what I'm dancing like in Along Came Polly when he's like on the dance part. This is always one of the hardest questions for me. What's your favorite color? I mean,
It's
I
always
can't discriminate.
constantly changing.
I know. That's the thing. It's like I love all color and lack of color. I mean, that's part of the reason I'm an artist. I don't know. It's I mix blue green. I mean, like probably mint or teal type of color. Probably. I love blue. I love green. I love blue green. Why am I dancing? I'm sorry. I have like forever music in my head.
Windshield wipers.
Oh, I came up with a new dance today. I was
named
like jamming out in the car. I was like dancing like this, and there it goes. And she's like, "What's that? The windshield wipers?" I'm like, "Yeah, girl, those are the windshield wipers."
Colors are. Here we go. Aqua, baby pink, baby blue, blue, black, white, and yeah.
You sound a little racist to me.
Mom!
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's not funny. It says
It's painting and material.
material. Well, I paint on canvas. I don't really usually paint on anything else. Well, sometimes I paint furniture.
I use printer paper.
And my favorite painting style is probably. I love looking at surrealism. But my favorite, like, to paint for me is impressionism. All of the isms. What about you?
For like what?
What's your favorite? Like there's like abstract. You know, like when we learned about this, there's like abstract painting, impressionism, realism, or surrealism.
I like.
Ooh, I forgot one of my favorite painters of all time, Salvador Dali. I love some Dali.
Okay, so I like to
I keep forgetting
do realism, and I also like drawing stuff. Wait, what is it called? Like when you draw like cartoon, like sort of things?
You mean like animation?
Yeah, animation. I like drawing animation.
Yeah, it's cool. I like pop art. Andy Warhol, it's cool. Who in your family is also artistic? Well, my daughter. Well, creative, if we go with that instead of artistic. Well, my mother's was a painter, but gave it up when she had us kids because we kept getting into her paints, and I don't know, she just lost her passion for it. She thought like working was more important, which it's not. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. One of my aunts was an artist, and she used to actually paint for this company. Like back in the day, she's like 95 years old. She used to paint the flowers on all of these. I can't remember the name of the play company, but she used to do all the designs on all the china. No, that's my grandmother gave me that. Anyway, she used to do that, and then one of my sisters, she went to like art school. My other sisters both of my sisters. Well, I have 10 brothers and sisters. So, I would say probably 4 of which are very good at painting.
Not like my second closest.
Yeah, they're both good artists. Anyway, we have a lot of artists in our family, and my husband, he's very creative. He doesn't really like make art, but he makes music, and he's creative in that way.
Tell one of your biggest secrets.
No way. A lot of them.
Oh, let me tell them for you guys, for her.
No way! I have the world's ugliest feet.
Here's one. When she was, I think, my age, she went to like a gas station where she had like a cigarette. She went to a graveyard and she smoked it.
A cigarette! I didn't do that. That's
and
true.
her grandma catch her. She got in big trouble this time.
I was like, I love you, put 100s. And then I threw up everywhere.
What?
And that's true.
Was it Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Wait, Wisconsin, Minnesota? Or?
Wisconsin, Minnesota! They're 2 different states, darn. Who did you get it from? That's easy. Got from myself.
I got it from
my mama.
I got it from my mom. I got it from my mom. They took a remix of
okay. So
Nicki Minaj.
I don't know if artistic ability is passed through genetics. So I didn't actually even know my mother painted. We didn't make a lot of art we used to do some crafts when I was little. Like I used to be like in this thing called like 4-H, and I would do like crafting through that. Lots of decoupage. We did lots of decoupage. But other than that, I didn't really make any art. My artistic ability didn't come to me until a couple years ago. Honestly, one day just decided to like say I'm gonna draw a hand. I drew a hand. It turned out really good, and then just from there I just kept drawing and painting and painting and drawing. And anyway, so that's where that came from. What about you?
I don't know. Panda boy.
Is this from Toys R Kids? I think these ones are from Toys R Kids.
Hello.
Toys R Us Kids. The Toys R Kids. I don't know. I'll put the link below. Anyway, hello, how are you? I know your name, but your channel name. I know your channel name, but I don't know your channel name. Who is your favorite artist? I already answered that. What's your favorite painting? I already answered that. Your dream. Oh, the dream man. That tastes like butts. Okay. Your dream YT collaboration. Well, you know exactly. Yeah, the HeadManifest. That's my dream collaboration would be the HeadManifest.
Mine would have
She's gonna have to pay me for saying her name so many times, right?
Okay, wait, mine.
I already had answering these before.
Mine is I think mine would have to be. Mine would have to be like
20, I think.
Maybe Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Husband have to be Rebecca. Because she has a really good story.
I don't know, who's that?
It's like this girl, and she like.
It's like this girl. What do you mean? It's like this
and
girl?
if I didn't choose her, yeah, she did.
Okay.
And if I couldn't choose her, I would choose Kwon.
Speaking of my lover.
There he is.
I have 12.
I have 12 lovers. Okay. 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 I don't even know what that means. The crushes? I don't know. Mom, that's not fair.
How old did you start painting? How old? How old is? How many is it?
0.
32?
0. It's 0. No, I think I got 6.
I was 32. And I think I was like 32. 31?
32.
I think I was 31.
Yeah, 31 people.
Yeah, I think I was around 31 or 32. 31 or 32, I don't remember.
Oh my gosh,
Alright.
Okay, my turn. I feel like I started doing that, like real paintings.
Yeah, like real paintings. When I did.
Last.
No, probably when I did.
Last.
Yeah, but you're painting. You should be painting.
But
I guess, yeah.
They're green. That was 2 years ago, so we were...
That was 2 years ago?
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
In 3rd grade, you're in 6th grade.
3 years ago. I mean, so you were... I don't know.
I'm 35 now. So my next one is, how did you meet your lover?
What does it mean by lover?
What is this? I'm getting real sick of this face, Joe. I'm gonna flip you off, Ralph. I'm just kidding.
Wait, what does it mean by your lover? Does it count as crush?
No, your lover, like whoever you're dating, but you can use your crush.
Oh my goodness, I did not see this information.
How did I meet him? I went to high school with him. We used to skateboard together. I was a skater girl.
You said to you,
I'm just kidding. No, that's not the sign, is that right? I don't remember. Anyway, we used to skateboard together. We didn't actually start dating until after high school because, well, they used to call him Little Nate because he was like 5 feet tall. And then when they graduated, I didn't see him for like a couple years, and then I saw him again at like a bar, and I was like, oh hey, because he was like taller and he just looked so handsome, and I was like, hey, you call me later, and he did. And then we went on some dates, and then we had her. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so that's how that happened.
Rrose and like 8 dates and then you had a baby.
I did. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It was a couple months at least. Okay. I used to be a little slut. Just kidding. I wasn't. I had like 5 boyfriends. Okay.
So this. I don't have a boyfriend.
You do. I can tell by your face. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? I do not. I don't have to say this. You have to say this. You have to say this, guys. Mom, you have to say this.
They can't answer crying out loud.
But I met him and that's it because I'm not doing anymore.
I'm gonna send this video to him.
No, you don't even know his contact. I do. I go to my phone. Okay. Hello.
Do you? Yep. I'm sending him this video.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
Any country you want to visit?
She forgot the question mark.
Any country I want to visit? Well, there's a lot of countries I want to visit. I want to visit every single country in the world. Where do I want to start though? I don't know.
Why did I just say that?
There's so many places that I think I'd probably go to Sicily first. Because that's where I would like to go see where my grandmother was born. That would be cool. Where would you go?
We'd go to Japan.
Ooh, that would be cool.
And I would also go to
Dakota, there's a state. It's called South Dakota.
What is it? What is it?
What?
What is it? It's Alaska, I think.
That's also a state.
I mean,
Which country?
Alaska.
But that's a state. It's a what country?
Africa.
That's a continent. Oh my god, we're having a geography lesson right now, guys.
What? Here.
Good thing your mom's a genius. So, Kwon's Corner. Who could have dinner with anyone in the world? Who do you want to be with?
Queen
No,
Elizabeth.
that would be boring. Actually, oh my god, she knows all the world's secrets because she's the queen of the Illuminati. So
She is?
obviously, I would have all of the knowledge in the world. But you want to know something crazy? All of the knowledge in the world is already inside you, in your subconscious mind. All you have to do is tap into it.
The secret right now is how many lemons have you had?
Well, they're not alive.
Mom, do you want me
There are two people that I would. Oops.
Wait,
Sorry,
can I
guys.
tell you? Wait, can I tell you why I went with Queen Elizabeth? Because you have to stop when she eats.
Is that true?
Yeah, because it's England. And like,
What a bitch.
because you're royal.
She's a royal bitch.
Oh! Oh no, she didn't! Oh yes, she did!
There are two people that I would want to have dinner with, but they're not alive, so hopefully this counts. One is Audrey Hepburn, not because of her iconic status, because I don't really idolize people. I think that everybody in the world is equal, whether you're rich or poor. Bless you. Anyway, so I don't idolize people, but the reason I would want to have dinner with her is because she pretty much gave up her entire career. Well, there's three people I would want to have dinner with. She gave up her entire career to help others. I mean, she was such a great actress, and well, I don't know if she was a great actress, but you know, iconic actress. But she gave everything up to go to Africa and feed starving children. I mean, there's nothing more admirable to me than doing something like that. I mean, one of her famous quotes was, this is the quote, and this is like part of the reason that I look up to her so much. It goes, as you grow old, you will discover that you have two hands. One for helping yourself, and the other for helping others. So that's part of the reason. And then the other person is practically the same reason, Princess Diana. I know we were just talking about the Queen, but she also did the same exact thing. You know, I just think that she went to Africa to help. And all the other impoverished nations to help feed and bring awareness to poverty. Anyway, I thought she's a very great person as well. And also, yeah, Frida, just because she was so eccentric and so, I mean, I would be able to talk to her for hours. Cheers, the last lemon. What about you? Who would you have dinner with?
I'm not really sure. Who would I eat? I would have to eat with
What is with you and Katy Perry? I don't even like her.
I do like her songs, but like I do not like how she like shakes her head. Like,
Bless you.
I used to like her own hair, black hair, long hair, and she had this like a song called like Stare with a Bee. But
Okay, is that your answer?
yes, and my second person I would eat with would be
Anthony Bourdain. I forgot about Anthony. I would love to have dinner with Anthony Bourdain. Oh, we have to challenge 3 people. I am going to challenge you, Tim, from the Travelling Ulcers. I'm going to challenge you, Kwon, from Kwon's Corner. RBG Films, I can't challenge you, but I can challenge your girlfriend, Sarah. So, Sarah, I challenge you to the Lemon Challenge. Ah, ta-ta! Bye!
Bye, sister.
Bye, sister!
Bye, sisters.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Hi, sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters.
It's Pussycat. I've been really into black lately. Just call me Israel Bliss. Welcome to Goth Talk. My name is Israel Bliss, and this is my friend Princess of Darkness. I'm not eating them. I'm sucking on those lemons. Rob, you cheated! See, he's not eating them!
Wait, is
he's
it done?
sucking them! I'm going to challenge you, Tim, from...
Stop
I'm
it,
kidding.
Stella. It's
Why are you calling me
dress.
Stella? Stella! You want me to kiss your toes? Do you want to play the boot game?